Okay, let's get started. Man, that music still seems a little loud. That's fine. Okay, sorry. Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Green Leader, and today we're continuing on with some Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. It's an intense game, man. It's fun, though. I like it, but damn, it's intense. How you doing, Alien King? Hope you're doing well. Here you are, trying to ruin our day again. Ruin our day. I had to reread that. I thought you said ruin. You ruin our day again. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday evening, Alien King. What you been up to, man? How's your first day back at work? I know you were on vacation last week, so hope you survived your first day back. It's always fun, right? COD, very nice. Very nice. Well, I hope you're getting some wins, at the very least, if you're playing COD. Oh, work sucks. Yup. But, you know, it is what it is. Ah, man. But anyway, yeah, we're going to continue on with some Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. And we are going to go ahead and try and see if we can't beat the second of the beginning bosses so that we can actually open up the gate so that we can actually then continue on with the rest of the game. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it, shall we? Okay. Also, how is the audio sounding okay? I mean, it sounds like just the music just seems just a smidge loud, but I'm also at the same time, hold on. Let me go like this, because for whatever reason, when you use the mouse, it's just like, oh, you wanted like 0.03 less, right? Or 0.25 more. And I'm like, no. Take it down by 1. No. We'll put it there. If it's a little too quiet, I can put it back up. Audio is good? Okay. Okay, well, in that case, fine. Put it back up there. Okay. We continue. If I remember correctly, we had just beaten one of the obnoxious puzzles. This thing got me in here. A little bit of frame stuttering as I turned around, but everything seems to be fine now. Is this like a full fight? Oh, he's gone. No, it's not a fight. Hold on. First of all, I'm pretty sure it is going to be a fight. That's number 1. Number 2, was there any runes? I think I've already finished the word that is in this area. But that doesn't mean that there may not be other runes to deal with. I feel like this is going to be a fight. But she's not pulling out her sword, so there's that.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
If I were to guess, I gotta get over to that thing, which will then allow me to see through some sort of illusion. An illusion, if you will. And then actually move on to fight this guy, but okay, I can't go that way. Can't go up there. No, ooh, actually, can I climb over that? Hello. You're buggered up, aren't you? Okay. Can't go that way. If I were to guess, I would probably have to cross over there. That staircase is down. Can I climb up here? Nope. Now that is odd. Okay, quite literally nothing. Oh, 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 hello. Wait, is that... Oh, gosh, there's a freaking ladder here. I'm an idiot. I didn't see the ladder. Or the game's messing with me and like, oh, you came in here twice, so let's get you a ladder now. Ah, I see it. There's now an extra branch. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I don't think I can just drop down like that.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan.
Findan, okay.
The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed.
Wow.
But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him.
Yep.
And took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames...
Oh, it's his
a
story.
new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Oh, I get it. Let me guess. When you look through the illusion, it gives you the bridge, but then it puts up a block inside of your way. And when you go back up here, the bridge is gone, but then so is the block. Yep, there we go. Oh gosh. Don't be following, Senua. Here we go.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Yep, there it is. Let me guess, Valravn?
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
He's got 2 swords. Ow. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
She will die. You will die.
There we go. Okay, I need a counter. Thank you. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I gotta evade once. And then block. There we go. Get the counter. Ow, you bitch. Yeah, there we go. I'm working on it. Oh gosh. Oh, wrong button, wrong. Oh gosh. Get up, get up, get up. Come on. Oh, come on, Senua. Come on. Didn't mean to hit the focus button at the same time.
Go.
Ow. Come on. Wrong button.
Better fighter.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
She's winning. She's winning.
Okay, so we got 2 of these jackasses.
Take him down. Take him down. He's finished. She's got her sword. Prepare yourself.
Hey, only 3. No, there is 3. Sorry, I thought only 2, but you get what I'm saying. Come on.
They're winning.
They are not winning.
Behind you. You won it. You can do this. Focus. Focus.
Oh, you can't block that. Okay, good to know. No, come on.
Focus now. Remember your training.
Oh, did I get him?
I never beat you in the wild.
There we go.
It was an illusion. But not this time.
Nice. Very nice.
The mark of Valravn, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat.
I thought it would extend.
In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
And I believe I already collected the runes from this area, so we can just move on. That was a pretty intense fight. I don't know which one was more... Which one was actually worse, the fire guy or this guy? Ah. This is the one that couldn't open before.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves.
It's the one thing that I don't...
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there.
Not that I don't like it,
If
but...
you look for them.
Oh, hello.
Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world.
Ah.
Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Yeah, this is the only thing I'm not necessarily a fan of about the game, is that she just doesn't run very fast at all. That's my only complaint. I want to get through this area quicker. Oh well. I wonder if there will be a third fight here at this big gate that we've now supposedly unlocked. It'll be interesting to see.
The mark of Valravn and the mark of Surt. You may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
And if you look at the rune, we got everything already marked. So, I think we're on to the next section. Let's open the door.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
But the darkness was not Valravn. Now she's remembering something now. Clearly.
Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
So she's remembering now how
This
she found him.
nightmare, where all dreams come true. You searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
Bad memories for her.
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
So it's what she was thinking about when she opened the gate.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
It's cool design. Oh, hello. Let's go.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Come on.
He's gone! He's down! Finish it!
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Oh gosh. Come on. Come on. I know you want to attack me.
You're close!
I know all about behind. Oh gosh. Okay, she can't block that. Oh gosh, come on. Senua. You got this. Oh gosh.
Vengeance!
Not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. Is there not a torch or something? It's very dark.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oh gosh! Just got smacked right in the face. Oh damn. Aren't you a big boy? Get up, get up.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
Oh gosh. Okay, do not. Get up, get up, get up.
It's not over. Do keep going. Surprise!
It's all about the dodging. Nice miss, idiot.
Finish this. End it now.
Okay, he's down. Only 2 guys to worry about. Let's, there we go. Okay, he's down. Oh gosh. 2 more guys decided to show up.
Can't do it. Behind you. Watch out.
Ow.
Go! Fight again. Spill their blood.
Okay, just 2 guys with shield.
It's nearly over. That's it. Watch out! Hurt, there's blood.
Come on, just die already. Oh, wrong attack, wrong attack.
Finish this. Finish this. Finish him.
Nice. That big guy was scary, man. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I came through that door. Got smacked right in the face by that other guy. We go up here? Nope. We go down here. That actually looks kind of weird. Why is that looking like that? Very interesting. Do I drop? No, I don't. What am I supposed to do? Right, because there's that sort of weirdness right there. Like, can you see it? Like, I can see some, like, ladders and... not ladders, but steps that are supposed to be right there that I assume is supposed to come down, but they're, like, pseudo-invisible? There's a door right here, I suppose. And it opens, okay. Gate that I Cannot open. Okay. Got a puzzle. And we got a nice rune here. The rune for eye.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Interesting. Ooh, okay. So I can come down here onto this boat. Okay, good to know. So what do we got here? Okay. So the 3 letters.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
So the runes that we're working on right now is the one on the left is O, the one in the middle is the rune for S, and the one on the right is the rune for G. So I need to look for an X, I need to look for, which I think that would be it. That looks like that could be it for X, maybe. Wait. Hearing some glitchies. No, that's not it. Okay. Well, fine. Can't really see anything there, but that's okay. Lean on the door. Go back out. Then look at what we got here. I'm sure that that is absolutely one of them. Oh. Oh, I wonder if it's this. Yeah. There we go. There's that rune. Almost it. Almost. Ah. That, however, is it. Just need to try and align it. I feel like I'm being lied to a little bit when Magus told me, oh, it doesn't need to be exact, but it looks like it needs to be kind of exact. Either that or the game's like, nah, you can't use this. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, I think I know. Or not? See, if I could get up there, I think I could certainly align it better. That's... Oh, that's not it. Generally, when you're close to an area that'll give you the solution, it'll also, like, pop up. Like, you'll start to see a whole bunch of the runes all over the place. Oakley Dougly, then. Let me go and see if there's another angle that I can look at that stuff. Figure this is the reason why they want this. Okay. That's rather interesting. Makes sense now as to why I need to come there. Okay. So we're gonna go up here. Oh, sorry about the sneeze. Is the S still up here? Yes, ah, there it is. Hello, looky what we found. Hello? So I have to be able to see it from here. I would think that would be... Oh. So I was just slightly off. Okay, game. Okay, game. I see how it is. I see. I see what you're trying to do to me right now. There it is. And another rune stone.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Those are certainly some high walls, that's for sure.
The gate. It's opening.
Ooh, we got a fight?
Who is it?
It's coming. That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
Is that Hela or is that the
What
giantess?
are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Whoa, it broke her sword.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
That's Senua herself?
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow.
Look
Oh,
at
interesting. She's looking in the
You.
mirror.
A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
And unfortunately, she's bleeding. She has to cauterize the wound. I don't think she's got any sort of other wrappings
Why go
to...
on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Daddy. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. He knows it's him. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
She fell off the bridge.
It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I see the. It's like a light being with a sword.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dillian. He's gone and you were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it wasn't. He tricked you. I told you. Where are you going? Out. See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Interesting. Of course, I'm just trying to also verify that I'm not missing out on any runes, any rune stones that are potentially in and around this area. Nope, cannot go up that way. Okay. A lot of broken up ships here. Oh. And there he is. At least she's back to her full sprint when she's going forward again. Now, it wants me to go that way, but I see there's another path here. I was hoping more for a rune stone, but I'll take this little collectible here.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Interesting.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
I got a rune. I got a rune stone right there.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is
Sigmund.
Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it,
Interesting.
but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Which makes me question whether or not I potentially missed one because I was looking for the wrong thing. But then again, I didn't see anything like that, where at least I saw the outline. So, I don't know. I don't know. I sincerely hope I didn't miss one, because that would have made me sad. Ah, there's one right here, in fact.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Okay. I'm really just coming here to see if there's another rune stone. I know there's this puzzle here that unlocks the door, but I don't think that's where I need to go yet. Right, I think I have to go first to the tree. So I just wanted to see if there's another rune stone up here. Which is fine, there's not. Go back down. Oh, hello. It's a nice ladder here. Whoa, check that out. Boat out there. Okay, I suppose I'll just keep going in this direction. There we go, that's what I'm looking for.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund.
Oh, wow.
So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Kind of ruthless. So he essentially kills his nephews, which, I mean, kind of get it. Sons of the guy who killed his brothers. I gotta come back this way anyway, so I don't mind just moving on. I'm just worried if there's something on the other side of the boat that I may have missed, so I don't think so. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep moving on. See what I can find as I explore up this way. Oh, and that is going back. Okay.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Very glad I checked back here. We have another rune stone, another one of the R's.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Oh, man. Well, that's, man, I thought Sigmund had a better story than that. So, to recap Sigmund's story.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real.
Essentially, it's a King Arthur story where...
You want to believe it's
Whoa.
real, but it's a trick. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you. make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her.
Yep.
Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Well. That's to be her right now. Tell me.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillion? Nothing lives here.
There we go.
You won't.
We can go down here and then we can, because I'm sure this is a rune. It is not a rune. Okay.
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Wait, does she have her... Wait. Oh no, it's the scabbard. It's not the sword. Okay. Like, wait a minute. She's got a full-on sword again. That's not right. I thought she broke it. It is. It's still broken. And that is also not a rune. Interesting totem, but not a rune. But that one is. I know that one is for sure. Oh.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall.
Nice.
The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger.
Ouch.
I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Correct. Very, very true. Ah, and there's the other rune stone. And what I think is the way up to the tree. Good.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
Odin.
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever properly heard that story. That's cool. Needs the sword. Yep.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
Until he decided to take it back.
This sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago.
Yep.
It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
The metal runestones.
Yep. Saw those earlier.
The metal. The runes. Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Okay.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Well, this is different.
Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable.
Yeah, well, the problem is if you don't go to some lengths to bury your dead, unfortunately, what generally tends to happen is death and disease.
But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
I can feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Do this. Turn back.
Come back to that in a second.
Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous?
Okay.
Dillion would never do that. He would never risk her life. He cares about her too much. He loves her. Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillion, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. There he is.
find him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
Encourage you. You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
As they tell me I can light this. Can I light this? Yes, I can. Perfect. I was gonna say, that looks like something that you could light. Is there... Kind of came this way, right? One in here that I can light as well? Because that would actually be pretty cool. Doorway. Oh, this is the way back out. That's not where I want to go. Thank you, Manga62M, for the raid. Really do appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well. Black Hat Destroyer, Little Viperite, Turn to Key. Hope you guys are all doing great. How is your Tuesday evening going? Good quick shout out from Magus62M. How was your stream? Are you still doing Final Fantasy X? You taking a break? What's going on, man? Yeah, as I said, if anybody's not familiar with Magus62, please go check him out. He's an awesome streamer. Does a whole bunch of different things, and last I remember he was playing Final Fantasy X. I don't know how far he got through with it. Oh, that's right, it's Talking Tuesday. How did that go? What were you guys talking about today? Yeah, we just did a Talking Tuesday. Yeah. I watched some vids on the food at the Universal Super Mario Park. Okay. Were they good videos of food, or were they like, look at this horrible food that's at the Super Mario Park? That's the real question. We talked about butt stuff. Okay. Okay, Viper. Looked like good food. Okay, good. That's always good to know. We talked and farted and laughed our asses off and made fun of Little Viperite. Nice. Very nice. A little pricey for some of it. I mean, sure. I mean, you're at a park. The food is always going to be pricey. Sure. Sure. That's always a good way to go. How to make girls woo. Sure. Of course. Why not? By the way, if anyone here is not familiar with me, my name is Green Leader, and I do a whole bunch of different games. I play anything from story games to RPGs to strategy games and whatnot. We're actually playing through some Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice. Really cool game. This is my second day playing it, and we made it through the first two bosses. Got scared by the weird, creepy, giant doll thing that was supposed to be Hela, and then we broke our sword. So now we're trying to get a new sword, one that can supposedly kill gods, but we'll see about that. $17 for a burger and $13 for a salad. Wow. But frankly, with the way the prices are going, I'm not... To be honest, giving my honest opinion, based off of the restaurants, the way the restaurants have been going lately, that seems about on par for just like normal restaurants even. So, to be honest, it seems kind of cheap for park food. The guy in the video didn't like the mushrooms, and everything basically had them because Mushroom Kingdom, of course. Because why not, right? Steve gave us all of his boss tips to land the 10 whales. Okay, nice. $17 for a butt-ger. Nice. Very nice. I can't tell if that was actually a... that had to be a typo there from Tune to Key, but that's actually perfect. I was getting a little mad that it didn't seem like he was finishing his food. Yeah. That does kind of bother me when people like buy the food and they either don't finish it or they don't take it with them. And like, oh, you're just leaving it? At least take it home. Fat finger the key. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Tens. The women. Oh, I see. The women who are tens are called whales. I see. I see. Viper doesn't like pesto, which is a shame. That is a shame. I love pesto. What is wrong with pesto? Essentially, like nice herbs chopped up, mixed with a little bit of oil, maybe Excuse me, maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese as well. Very tasty. I love pesto. Pesto's very nice.
I'll find him.
We're right now exploring this, oh, hello. I do like lighting torches and lamps and whatnot.
Did you hear that? Nothing.
Okay, if the voices could not...
Was that voices? Is that his voice or the
They could, you
voice
know,
of
not be, like, doing that, that'd be
Dillian's
great.
calling to you. Can you hear him?
It says he tastes too much like pine... Well, I mean, there are generally pine nuts in pesto, so I can understand... If you don't like pine nuts, that could potentially be an issue, right? Which I told them to counter with more garlic. Also true.
This way. Follow this way.
Pacino.
Where are we?
Unfortunately, I don't have that. Oh, hello. I'm with Viper that pine nuts are kind of gross, except when in pesto. She's got a great ass. Oh, man. I do not have it. Ooh, hello. Hello, I'm so glad I found this. Hello, you beautiful runestone thing, you. And if the
Senua,
torch wasn't right in the
you
way, that'd be
remind me
great.
of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Which is apparently a bad sword. Cursed to kill whoever wields it. If only my vids could be played another I know, right? It would make it more interactive and fun. I know, I'm sorry. I don't have any vids, and I do apologize.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do.
Don't touch the walls? What?
She has to keep going. It's not safe here.
Hello?
She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
Meanwhile, it's generally good to just ignore the voices most of the time, because most of the time they're just obnoxious and self-doubting a lot of the time.
Hervor disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night.
Already.
Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them.
Oh, wow.
She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Okay. You've never had a good pesto? Where are you eating pesto from? Gas stations? Like, never had a good pesto. Always pine nut or too much basil? Too much bait. Okay, Viper, we're gonna have problems here. Too much basil. The hell says too much basil? Tune to key, redeem the hats off. You have no power here. Funny enough, I do have plenty of, well, I don't have plenty of hats. Got 3 back there and 1 on the chair. All over the world, huh? Sure. I don't want to go back just because I want to see if I forgot anything, because I went down one path. A lot of wailing and gnashing of teeth. Guy who thinks that pesto has too much basil. Basil? Which basil? Basil. Careful. Once they get a taste for hats, they become insatiable. It's true. I believe it. Okay.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think.
What?
Think.
What?
Focus.
What? What?
You let him slip through your fingers once again.
The voices are real bitchy. I'll tell you that much. The voices are real bitchy.
We told you it was a trick.
All I'm trying to do is just find more rune stones before I actually complete this section, because I don't want to have to come back. That's the way I gotta go, so I gotta go the wrong way first. Every time. Sorry, typos do exist. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I get it. Probably the worst pesto was Hong Kong. Gosh, Hong Kong. What the hell are they doing in Hong Kong? First of all, okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I have a question for you. Is Hong Kong known for its pesto? Just think about that. Is Hong Kong really known for its pesto? I was under the impression that pesto is an Italian thing. You don't go to Hong Kong for pesto. Maybe get some Peking duck. There's so many good things to have, and you're getting pesto in Hong Kong? Just seems like an odd choice. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I've been down there. If I see fire. But it's Pizza Huts are... Really? That is actually kind of cool / crazy. Its Pizza Huts are amazing? I need details on this. They are 5-star... They are 5-star Italian... the Pizza Huts are 5-star Italian restaurants in Hong Kong?
It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is...
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Hello.
That's not Dillian. That doesn't...
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Nice. Yes, it's insane. But the best pizza I've ever had was at the Pizza Hut on Kowloon. Really? That is crazy. Again, cool, but wow, crazy.
How do you get in there? How does she get in there? Maybe you can't. There's no way. Find a way.
They come with suit tails and white gloves? Really? For Pizza Hut? Man, I can't even think of the last time there was a dine-in version of Pizza Hut in my area. So, kind of crazy. Again, cool, but crazy, man. Senua, could you run? This whole slow strolling through a dark and creepy mine is not exactly the best. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a blocked off gate. Pesto tastes like pine nuts and dirt. That's not true. That's not accurate. I'm not saying that it can't happen where they've put too much pine nuts in it, but yeah.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know it. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian. Where are you? Listen for his voice. Dillian. She can't hear it.
I can hear it. I just know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... Damn it, blocked off gate. I've been to Hong Kong 15 times. Really? That's interesting. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. I have never been to Hong Kong once. I have been here before. She's slow walking. Whenever I see the building shape of an old Pizza Hut, that is no longer a Pizza Hut, I die a little. Yeah, same here. I remember growing up and constantly wanting to go to Pizza Hut. Just to go and sit down. You'd go and you'd sit down, you'd dine, right? You'd buy a couple of pizzas. I mean, thankfully there are local, like, pizza joints here. You know, as I'm sure there are everywhere. Where you can go and actually go and dine. Okay, hold on. Just a second. Sorry. Also trying to do this puzzle here. So, there's a fire there. I know that... Is there really not a fire there? No, I've already gone here. There's no fire there because there's... Damn it. Also, cheap electronics. I've been to Australia 14 times. Wow, dude, you are certainly a world traveler. I'm gonna be honest. I have one Chinese suit, and it fits better than my tailored suits. Wow.
What is it? What's different? There's a clue.
I don't know what clue I'm supposed to be looking for. Is it just the shield? As I said, what I really want... Yeah, wait. Different? Or the same? The same, damn it. Gate still. Well, we called Pizza Hut. Okay. Because she was everywhere. Hey, Pizza Hut's amazing, regardless of, well, used to be. I grew up loving Pizza Hut, but, you know, growing up, I don't know if Pizza Hut changed their recipes or just my taste buds have grown up, but, like, I no longer like Pizza Hut. I haven't really liked Pizza Hut for a long time. Oddly enough, all the suits in Hong Kong were made by Middle Eastern guys. Interesting. Well, they know what they're doing. Yes, they do. Clearly. Oh, hello. This is different. Please tell me there's a rune stone here. Again, I don't want to have to come back.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Pizza Hut tastes different to me, too. Same thing with Domino's. Yeah, I feel like Domino's has changed, too. Although, to be fair, and I'm going to be fair about this, I haven't actually had proper Domino's in a while. So it's not like, proper Domino's. I haven't had Domino's in a while, essentially. Just a heads up, it's going to get real creepy.
It's not Dillion.
Real quick. Is she getting high? That looks ominous. I think we're not gonna go that way.
Senua.
Turn a light on, green leader. I know, right? Oh, man. Well.
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
It's getting real creepy real quick. Here we go. Her fears are she's a kid again and she's back home. Biggest fear is most likely her dad.
Father?
Yep. If you scream, I scream. We'll see.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through.
No, Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
This is when she
I
left to
can
go
see
into the
darkness
wilds.
in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Ooh. Rude.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh gosh.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
I don't like that at all.
There's more.
I found 3. I knew I shouldn't have gone there. I've made a huge mistake. I will show you what I mean. You'll see in a second.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
Shit. Oh gosh. So you see at the bottom there where there's a dot right in the bottom, and then there looks like an X, and then a fish or a duck, depending on what angle you look at it, and then like an hourglass, and then what looks like a thunderbolt or an S. Those should all be white. But the thunderbolt / S is in red. I didn't find that last runestone, and that is, unless it's in one of these other ones, which I don't see why they would have put 3 in one and 1 in the other, but this is going to drive me crazy. I missed one. It will mock me. This is what I get for not searching all the paths. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. I've made a huge mistake. Damn. I lived in Asia for 11 years, 5 in Guam and 6 in Japan. Wow, that's awesome.
Northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died.
My
The
Japanese
sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older.
waited
And
for
where
me to start
dying mothers
talking
gave
again.
birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Are we done, or are you going to start talking again? Okay. My Japanese drivers...
I don't like it. This place feels...
Every time game.
What is this place?
Let's try this again. My Japanese driver's license expired last year, I think. That's awesome, actually. That's pretty cool. Not that it expired, but just cool that you have a Japanese driver's license. Mocking. Yes, it is indeed mocking me. Can you go back and do the mission over again, or are you SO? I believe I'm SOL. In order for me to go back, I would have to... I think I would have to replay the entire game again.
I can't breathe.
That would make... That would make me a little sad. Unless they put the runestone somewhere in here. Hello.
Dilius. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's
Oh, I took my class A license test in an R32. Really? Nice.
It's just a trial. It's just another test.
That's
You
awesome.
just have to solve it, and then you will find him. Then you will succeed. He's so close. Just one little test to do. You can almost reach him. You can almost see him.
And now we're in the swamp. Very nice.
It's a test.
Runestone, runestone,
Like
no
the warrior
runestones.
trials.
Shit.
Dillion will help me.
The examiner was losing his shit over the car, really? Rather than paying attention to the driving. Hey. Gets you through, I suppose.
Stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister.
Dead guy.
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her.
Ah, it's another one of these tricks.
Soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing.
See, I love this mechanic of, oh look, there's a barrier, but if you look through the special gateway, now the barrier is gone. Love that mechanic. That is so cool. I've seen some skylines imported from Asia. They look different. Yeah, they do. The 92, 93, R32, and R33 are coming in now. Really? That's crazy. Very cool. The skylines are very nice cars.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it.
Ow.
How are you going to fix it? You can't get to the house to find him. Quick, get to the house.
I gotta get to the right spot, and then it'll let me fix it.
Before he disappears, Senua, you have to get in.
There are 3 at Nissan and at Nissan of Sioux Falls. Really? Sounds like somebody needs to go pick one up. And no bear. Oh yes, 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 yes. I see that. It removed the spikes. Very nice. I will take that. And a runestone. Let's see what this is. Shit.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea.
Wow.
But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Creepy again. But I'm not paying 59 grand for what is essentially a cam rate. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for that at all.
That's it. You did it. She did. It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle.
Ooh, let me guess. Yes! Okay.
Found a way to climb the tower, the ladder.
There we go.
What now? You can see it. Aligned to the truth.
They can be fast, but it takes money. Oh, sure. I am sure. I mean, hell, you could say that of most cars. I'm sure a Camry could be fast, but it takes money, you know?
She did it.
Oh, I see. It's... Okay.
You succeeded.
Now, as much as I have succeeded, I would like to find the other runestone. There's one there. I'm not interested in moving on until I can at least verify that there's not another one somewhere. I know there's at least one more in this area. Just gotta finish off the word. Nope, not yet. I've seen twin turbo Camrys. Nice. That's awesome. go this way too. I really just want to just make sure that I'm not... There was one little area that I didn't explore back at the front, and I should have explored it straight away. Yeah, my uncle's actually a master mechanic, and he has taken to building his own... Why does it sound like there's people walking behind me? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's not atrocious at all. And no damn runestone. Son of a bitch. Oh, I lost? Right, in your R32, or... What were you in at the time? An SRT? Damn. Yeah, that is definitely a damn right there. But yeah, so like my uncle's a master mechanic, and he has built a couple of old school... I forget what they're damn called. They're MGs? They're not MGs. But he builds them from scratch, and he gets a parts... He doesn't even get a parts kit. He just gets a manual, and it essentially tells him what he needs to do to build it. And he builds it from the ground up with the frame, and then he goes and he gets like a Nissan rotary engine and puts it in there, and it drives like crazy. I forget what it is in fact called, but it's an old school car. Something from like the 60s. And my brain is just not allowing me to remember right now, and it makes me angry. Please tell me there's gonna be a runestone in the house. Once he hit third gear, he was gone. Yeah. Mazda makes the rotary. Oh, does Mazda make the rotary? Okay, maybe it was Mazda. I thought Nissan made one as well.
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him.
Looky what we got here. The other runestone. Thank you.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
True. Nissan hasn't made a rotary as far as I'm aware. Oh, okay. Interesting. Charger, Challenger, Duster. No, none of those. It's like an MG, but something else.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Nissan's claim to fame is the RB26 DET Det. Okay. I have two SRT4s, one 500 horsepower, the second at 650. Damn, dude. They are fast. Yeah, I would think so. Oh gosh.
It's close. It's close. Move away.
Oh gosh. I hate run and hide. I hate run and hide. I hate run and hide games. I fucking hate it. This is the first section. Det. What am I doing? I don't like this. I don't like this. I really, really do not like this.
There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. You feel it? You're dying. The burning. She's dying. The burning. Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here.
Where are you going?
Senua, you don't run. Sword. You came from the wrong door. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Let it see you. It is. Go towards it. Focus. Find it. Focus. Two more. Two more. Where are they, Senua? Where's Dillian? Where are you? Don't let it see you. Don't get lost. Don't let it
Shut the hell up.
You'll start to burn. You'll burn. There it is. Move away. Don't let it look quick. Where's Dillian? What should I do? This is taking too long.
How about don't scream?
You're lost. You have to find them, Senua. Where are you? You're lost. Where are they? This all looks the same. The light. Go towards it. Find it. How to find
There we
one.
go. There we go.
Find the other symbol. You're lost. Don't let him look at you. Where is he?
Okay, run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Now we're going to run. Here we go.
You'll never find. You've got them. You have them. Where's the door? We have to find a way out. Find
The door is at your mom's house. Get going.
Let him look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're
Oh,
lost
fuck.
again.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. Some bitch. Ah! Yeah. I hate run and hide games. So this game, Viper, is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Senua!
And it is
Senua.
essentially a peek into the mind of
What happened?
a woman who has essentially lost her mind.
They're blaming me for the plague.
And she's traveling to hell to free the soul of her beloved.
What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see.
Yeah, exactly.
Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
You may need to rub. Okay, good to know. Need to run. No worries, man. I understand. I get it. Also, with this game, it's something that you do really want to experience with headphones. The headphones generally tend to be a better experience because they do like this weird ASMR thing with the voices and whatnot. Now, I'm glad I got both rune stones from there. I'm very sad I missed the other one. I'm going back to that other one. Daddy Angie. Yes, exactly. So that is the first section of the game where it's where it has essentially been a run and hide game. The rest of the time, there's been largely fights. There's been boss fights. There's been really cool combat. That's the first section that's run and hide, and I hate that. I hate it. It's the worst ever. Please take me back there. I just want to go get that rune. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replay the entire game just to get that one damn rune, aren't I? Okay, so I've been to those two. Might as well go that one. We'll do this one first, and then we'll do the other one. Unless you miss more rooms. Yes, yes, I know. I don't need to be reminded of the possibility of me being an idiot. And missing more runes.
I want to tell you a story
gosh.
about a god of the
You
north
have to get those two. I know.
Baldur,
I know.
the second son of
Baldur.
Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise.
Baldur the Great, Baldur the Beautiful. Yep.
He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave fair judgments.
Correct.
Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Killed by Loki. Who was in fact jealous of Baldur. If I remember correctly. The story. IRC Baldur's death set off Ragnarok? Yes. Yes, I believe so. That is what the f... Well, that's a face.
What is it? What does it see? Get closer. Focus. 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 Where are we? What is this? It's the same.
Whoa.
It's another world.
Whoa, that's interesting.
It's lighter.
That is interesting.
I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. It's safe here. It's calm here. It's light here. It's nice. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
We are in the good world, apparently.
Let's cross it.
Cannot open the door from this side. Okay. Can we stay? Green goes back. Hey, to be fair, I was trying to experiment, and the moment they said, "Can we stay?" I'd already transitioned back. So, yeah, not my fault. Totally not my fault.
You can feel.
I'm not forgetting. Indeed. I just wanna put down.
He's waiting for you. He always said.
Make it light and find the rune, exactly.
He loves you. Dillian, we're here. Dillian, we're nearly here.
So essentially all the voices you're hearing is in fact like her inner voices. Sometimes they take up, you know, other personalities. Other times...
She can't. Open the gate.
Now, she can't.
Try harder. She can't.
But if we transition to the old one,
She will.
it'll actually the gate will be open at that point. So it's actually really interesting though, because this mechanic, there was so I have a degree in computer science, specifically focusing with an emphasis on video game design. And in one of my senior project classes, it was to create a full-on game. And I did. It was a lot of fun. And it's called Ritmo. You can go check it out, ! Ritmo in the chat. But before I got started working on that, I was with a different group, and we had pitched a different game. And the mechanic was this mechanic.
It's dangerous. Follow it.
And where essentially it's a story game where you can go into different versions of the same world, and you've got different obstacles that are blocked off in one version of the world, but then you go into the next version of the world, it's actually fixed, or it's broken, or it's whatever, and then your hindrance is actually removed, and you can actually explore further down into the area. And I remember the people who were reviewing it, which were supposedly industry professionals and whatnot, I'm like, we don't really see the fun in the game. It's like, really? Because I swear, after we had finished that class, which is like 2016, you started seeing games come out. So many games, like Hellblade's Senua Sacrifice. There was another one called The Medium as well. The exact, yeah, RITMO, that's it. And they all have that same mechanic of, oh, you go into an area, you've got sort of obstacles you have to try and go through, but if you change the world around you, certain things, certain new paths open up. So it's very, very weird that they...
Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way.
Hello?
Go,
Hey, Jupiter, how's it going?
don't lose him.
Just me bitching about bad advice from quote-unquote industry professionals. So, yeah. Your teacher wouldn't have said he didn't like the game if you'd added giant booba to the characters. It's true. It's potentially true. You're not wrong.
You have no
Should have probably done it. Should have probably done it.
you again. Ever again.
These catty bitches in this girl's head. How's your night going, Jupiter? What you been up to, man? How's your Tuesday?
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves. She destroys the things she loves.
Man, these girls are just so catty. Been reading a really large Linux book. That sounds
Where is he?
a little horrible, to be honest.
He's not here.
I'm not a fan of Linux personally. It's not horrible, but I get it when you need to use it. So, otherwise, Magus will find a mod to his liking, right? Yeah. Trying to deep dive a bit. I see.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur.
The mods must flow.
It begins
yes.
with dark dreams.
Exactly.
Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm
Baldur.
sons.
Correct.
One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Yep.
He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within.
I always start being excited about learning something new in Linux, then quickly hate everything. Yes, yes, that's Linux, at least from my experience. It's not, as I said, not horrible, but it's Linux. I feel like there's really not much more that needs to be said. It's Linux. So again, if you need it, I understand it. But yeah. Oh, let me guess. There's a shadow. There you are, you sneaky bitch, you.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse.
He loved her.
Got it.
Senua, he saved you. You've got it. Saved you.
Loves you. Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
Tifa will be modded, you peasants.
Not in this world.
You catty bitches.
You can't.
Yeah, Linux can be tricky. It can be. It absolutely can be tricky.
Dillian saved her.
found one runestone in here. Who was it that was giving feedback on Ritmo? No, the feedback wasn't on Ritmo. So the way it was is that in that last class session, or not the last class, but the at the beginning of the senior project, they had set us up into like teams of 6. It was like 5 or 6, right? Relatively small teams, and we were to come up with an idea. And we came up with an idea. It was actually a pretty great idea. It was essentially, it's a bit of a platform adventurer, 2D side-scrolling platform adventurer, where you go through and you do these different quests, and as you complete these quests, in order for you to do that, you'll come to this area, and you've got the ability to sort of like transition from one world to the next, like almost as if you're like traveling into either different worlds or traveling into different times where maybe a wall has fallen down, so now you can actually traverse through the wall and then transfer back to the old time or whatnot. Or you'd come to like say a broken down ladder, and so you'd have to transition to the good world or transition to an older time where now the ladder was actually still up and functional. Then you could climb up and traverse further down, and you'd have these different quests and things like that set up like that. And when we presented the idea, we had to present our ideas to industry professionals, which at the time was like EA Salt Lake and a few other local game companies. And all of them were like, yeah, we don't really see the fun in the game. There's not really a lot of I don't even know like they just didn't see the fun in the game. They didn't see what was really pushing the player to continue forward. And then a couple of years later, this was like 2014, 2015. A couple of years later, you got games like this that are doing exactly what we were trying to do. So it was frustrating. It was irritating. Sorry, me bitching about old times. That's all. Nothing to see here. How's it going, hot dog? Hope you're doing well, man. Okay. I don't get it. Can I not? Can I not open the gate?
Your curse has claimed Dillion.
Shut your bloody face.
He didn't know. He was kind.
Yeah, it was real dumb, real irritating. So I just remember they'd had like a bunch of like previous alum who had already graduated and who were working in at companies already, as well as a couple of producers and game directors from local companies who were here. Because there was actually quite a few companies here in Utah, game developers as well.
Dillion cared for her like no one else has. Dillion's the only reason she's still alive.
Come on, game. I completed the puzzle. That's still locked. Can I go out here? I can go out here. I remember being pretty disappointed by that class. I know. I remember you talking about what happened, and yeah, it sounded like you had a pretty rough go of it just because of the ridiculousness that was, you know, that class and particularly who you got paired up with. You know.
Do you remember what it was to touch it?
It just didn't seem like a very insightful, informative. More of a good luck, good vibe type of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's particularly with an experience like that, there are certain things that can get in the way, and if you've got people who are essentially useless, which, I mean, There were certainly people like that in our class. Thankfully, nobody on my team, because we had like one artist, and everybody else were programmers. No, that's not true. We had 2 artists, and everybody else was programmers on a team of 12. And it was great. It was the best ever. Best experience ever. So.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses.
So that's right.
"I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean, that class was really designed all around you guys as a team working together on a long-term project. That was really it. Which was fine, but if you were unfortunate enough to get a bad group, or to get a bunch of bad people in your group, you know, people who didn't know what they were doing, and people who had no real imagination, or just bad ideas in general. Yeah. Do you keep staring at that red? Yes. Yes. I do, actually. I do. I keep it's designed for you to keep staring at it over and over again. Because you missed it. Because I missed it like an idiot.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
There he is.
Where are you taking
He's
him?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Shh. Find the way.
You sure if I focus at the right angle? There we go. Got it. Did the raid distract you? It wasn't the raid. It really wasn't. I just assumed that if I had gone into that area, that it would have allowed me to go back out the same way, and then I would have been able to pick it up.
The blind god, Huth.
I didn't realize it was going to pop me back out of that area, back at the main world area.
I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Why is Huth slain? He didn't know. We can blame Steve on this. Hey, you know what? I'm for it. I'm all for it. Sounds like Steve raided you, and now it's all his fault. That's 100% true. Yep.
This love has tortured you.
You missed Steve's stream tonight? It sounded like they had a pretty interesting stream. I'm actually going to go back and watch it. But you see this big red S here in the bottom? I missed that runestone, and it drives me. It's now going to mock me. Which is hilarious, because Steve did tell me last night that I would probably miss a runestone, and it would mock me for the rest of the game. I didn't realize he would be the cause of it.
Look what happens to the
That's
things.
totally what happened. It's fine, I was ranting as usual. Hey, nothing wrong with ranting streams. Ranting streams are fun. There was food. Yes, food talk is always the best.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it.
I don't remember that.
She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins.
Oh, wow.
She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames.
Wow.
When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies.
Wow.
She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell.
You are guilty.
But even so, The gods cannot accept his death.
Correct. See, and this is where, from what I understand, in case I miss another runestone, essentially Baldur's mother goes to Hela and say, "Please release my son." She says, "I will, but on one condition. You must, everyone, literally everyone must mourn Baldur's loss, and therefore, if you can prove that everybody mourns Baldur's loss, you can have Baldur back." Here's the problem. Loki gets in the way. And Loki, dressed as an old hag, says that he does not mourn the loss of Baldur.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
And therefore he stays dead. Burgers with mustaches. Burgers are amazing. I made 2 very wonderful homemade burgers over the weekend. And it was the best. It was the best weekend ever. Just for that reason alone. And we learned Viper doesn't like pesto. Yes, there was a bit of a discussion in here as well that Viper does not like pesto. He says he even went to Hong Kong in his search for the pesto that he would like, and he did not like it. I laughed at this because I said, what the hell? Hong Kong is not known for its pesto. So, that is all. Good story, right? What's a burger with a mustache? I don't know. That's a good point. I actually forgot to ask. What is a burger with a mustache? What's your thoughts on pesto? Good question. Pesto, see? Pesto's pretty good. Here's the problem. Low-key. Yeah, pretty much. How do you make your burgers? So, I pretty much go pretty basic with it. I just get some nice 80-20 ground beef. Mix it up with some spices. Normally about a good... Well, depending on how much meat you're using. But we were making third-pound burgers. So mix it with about, you know, for each burger you need about a teaspoon of spices. And fry it up, grill it, make sure that the outside of the burger has a nice crust to it, but on the inside it's very nice and juicy and moist. And then you cover that with some provolone cheese, put on some nice freshly cooked bacon. And I got some rolls that were baked at my local grocery store. And just very basic, some sliced tomatoes, sliced onions, a little bit of what's known as fry sauce here in Utah, which is essentially 2 parts mayo, 1 part ketchup. Fantastic. Best burger ever. Amazing. And you can pretty much use whatever spices you want, but I went with what's known as a Boerewors spice, or a farmer sausage. It's a South African spice. It's amazing. So... Universal has a Mario-themed restaurant, and they burned a mustache into the bun of the burger. That's amazing. Or painted, not sure which. I would not be surprised if they just took like a little, you know, they made their own sort of like brand, you know, stuck it in the, you know, the hot plate or whatever, gets it nice and hot, and just literally brands a mustache onto the burger. So, Sharpie or spray paint? Oh gosh, you don't want that. Here we go.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says.
Correct.
Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur. Weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave.
Yep.
Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me quickly catch up with chat. I got 5 Guys Monday. Pretty darn good, but they got outrageously expensive. $8 for a burger, crazy. Mm. You say $8 for a burger, crazy. Here in Utah, burgers have been getting worse. They're $9 and $10 for a burger. Just the burger, no fries. It's crazy. With burgers, I like them cooked all the way through, maybe slightly pink, but... So I like them... No, I'm the same way. With ground beef, I generally prefer it to be properly cooked all the way through, but you want to cook it such that it's still juicy. So like the burgers that I had a fantastic crust on it, right on the outsides where they were actually cooked on. But everything was gray all the way through, but still extremely juicy. Again, because you're using 80-20. You want to preferably use 80-20 ground beef. Preferably anything under 90 for sure, but 80-20 is usually the best. Their regular burgers are double, right? Yes, the regular burgers at Five Guys are in fact double. Correct. 2 patty. I'm actually not sure. I always get the little bacon burger. Yeah, the little bacon, so you can... The regular one is double. The little is 1 patty. Correct. In which case, if that's the 1 patty for $8, yeah, that's a little pricey. Mario burgers were $17. How big were they? Tell me they were at least big. I know. 9 to $10 for a burger. It is crazy. Just a freaking burger. I know. That's why that's part of the reason why I'm getting into like just making my own burgers and making my own food, because it's just cheaper that way, man. It is ridiculous. Oh, and I can open this up here. Worth every penny, in my opinion. Okay.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
Not big, in my opinion. Oh gosh, that sucks.
Villian,
$17. That's got to be a giant burger. And that better come with fries. That better come with some sort of side. $17 for a damn burger. Oh crap, man. Can I open this, yay or nay? Shit, and there's the last runestone. There's the last runestone right there. Not freaking out at all. I wonder... Oh, and I can just... There we go. Pop it over. You got this. I've actually been thinking that more and more. Like, just make my own... Exactly. It's just cheaper to make your own stuff. And in my opinion, like, I can spice it the way I want it and make it taste even better than just the basic burgers that they normally don't even put any seasoning on, other than maybe salt and pepper if you're lucky. Thoughts on meatloaf? I love meatloaf. Both the singer and the food. There you go. I'm starting to be like my grandparents complaining about prices. It doesn't help when prices are skyrocketing right now. It did have fries, truffle fries. And I know truffles are expensive, but damn, yeah, it's still... I mean, you do have to keep in mind, truffles are very expensive. I like meatloaf. I love meatloaf. Meatloaf is great. I'm a big fan. Been making it both with both ketchup and barbecue sauce. I feel like the barbecue sauce would be better, but I can see ketchup still work. To be honest, I don't think I've ever actually made it myself. I would actually love to make it myself, but I've never done it. I've had triple patty burgers that were super worth it. So have I. 100%. There we go. Another vote for meatloaf. Ah, the meatloaf. Yep.
You are guilty. Was it worth it?
We're back in creepy world. There we go. We got the 2 doors open. Oh, he's down there. We are not going down there. Not yet.
You have no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Ever again.
My brother wasn't a fan of it, but now he asked me to make it once a week. Now, really? That's nice. It's interesting how, like, you know, as you grow up, your tastes do really change, you know? So, it's always a good idea to, like, even for foods that you've hated as a kid, try it again, and you'd be surprised, you know?
The curse strangling you just like it strangled him.
We're gonna go back this way. I want this last rune stone. Thank you very much.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him.
That's right.
Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes.
Oh, interesting.
A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
That's interesting. So if I don't know if anybody here has heard of or played the game Too Human, but it's a very interesting game where you play as Baldur after the events of his death, and you go and visit Loki, and he's literally tied down to a tree, and he does have a venomous snake dripping poison onto him. It's kind of crazy. It's actually a pretty fun game. It's sort of like a weird sort of like techno sci-fi fantasy game, but it's super cool actually. Yes, Fenrir. Yeah. I used to hate quiche. Yes, I like quiche, but I feel like if you can mess quiche up pretty easily as well. Because I've also had some bad quiche, so you can mess it up in terms of the flavor for sure. I never did get my mom's recipe, but she used to make a meatloaf with a red sauce, probably a ketchup sauce, to be honest.
He was the only one that really loved her.
But probably amazing.
I did love her.
Fenrir, yes, big doggo. What's to hate about it? Egg, cheese, meat, crust. Kid, you know, kids just have weird tastes. You know, there's a reason why, you know, whenever, like recently, I had family over for Christmas. Their kids did not eat much, and the stuff that they ate was pretty basic, like just some meat and some dinner rolls, and that's it. And there was so much other good food available, but they're like, nah, I just want the chicken, and I just want a bread roll, and that's it. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? There's so much good food here. Come on.
Do you remember the way he looked?
Oh Lord, do you ever play too? Yes, exactly. I just said it. I love it. It's a fun game. I've never beat it, but it's a fun game. Interesting. And yes, there is a texture. There is absolutely a texture thing with quiche, 100%. Dude, you were one of the other 5 people who played that game. Yeah. Great minds. Oh no, the balance of it was effed. Really? Everything leveled with you, so you never felt strong, and using the right analog stick for attacks was it. That, yes, that was an odd decision that they made. Very true. Never beat it. Yes, because it's balls. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. It is difficult for sure. Plus, it was sequel baited. It was sequel baited. But I also know that they were complaining about the.
She saw things no one else.
They were complaining about the engine as well too, which is, in my mind, also kind of funny, but kind of goes to my point about the Unreal Engine that it is a little.
Friendship turned to love.
The engine is itself designed for a specific purpose, and when used not for that purpose, it has issues.
That of Zimbel.
Other side.
And Dillian. future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
I made it to the end, but it didn't feel worth it. Plus, it was super bit. Yeah. It had such potential story-wise, just very poorly executed. Yes. Silicon Knights had a button of weird... A butt-on of weird issues? What does that mean? Oh, a butt-ton. There we go. For whatever reason, I read that as button. Like you'd added an extra T by accident. Yes, a butt-ton. Correct. Like they want people to destroy every copy of the game or something. That's kind of ridiculous. That's crazy.
Quicker.
I would not want... Come on. It's a part of your history. You gotta learn from it one way or the other. I don't need you whispering in my ear, do you remember the smell of his neck? Thank you, game. That's great and all, but I don't... Okay. We get it. You liked him.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Are they all in this sort of like happy world area?
He's the reason she's alive at all.
Oh. Is it shadow? Is it a shadow that we must look for? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it, you sneaky bastard. Okay, the question is, oh, I think I know it. I know what I need to do. I see it. Yep, there we go.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute?
Wait, they got... I thought they sued Epic. I thought they sued Epic, not the other way around. Silicon Knights was an unremarkable... Oh, gosh.
They mean nothing.
Unremarkable independent studio in Canada. When they decided to take a big swing at Epic Games in 2007, Epic is the company behind... Yeah, got that. I assume you're copying this from a thing. Silicon Knights sued Epic over disagreements about the engine, claiming that Epic had sabotaged efforts by Silicon Knights and others to develop their own video games using Unreal 3. As Gama Sutra noted, this backfired horribly. Epic countersued in 2012, and a judge in North Carolina ruled in Epic's favor, saying that Silicon Knights repeatedly and deliberately copied significant portions of Epic Games' code containing trade secrets and used it to create a competing product. Silicon Knights' own game engine. This meant that Silicon Knights had to recall and destroy every single copy, unsold copy of Two Human, a game that had a storied history already. The title had been in development since... Wait, I thought they just used Unreal.
Could she trust
I'm confused. The title had been developed in development from '99 until it finally came out in 2008. Then, with this ruling, Two Human was all but wiped off the face of the earth. Quick and dirty of it, cursed game. Okay, you know what? That's insane. I had no idea about that part. And again, I really thought they had developed it in Unreal, and that they were essentially blaming Epic Games for Unreal. Hold on.
What does it feel like to be in love? He didn't.
Two Human became infamous after a terrible showing at E3 2006, which the company blamed on insufficient technical support received from the developers in the middleware used to create the game Unreal 3. Interesting. That was a roller coaster.
He cared
for sure,
in a way that nobody else did.
And no, I'm not destroying my copy of Two Human. It still works. I will play it at some point. I'm OCD. I don't even like selling games back to, I don't like selling games back just because I like keeping them, and I generally play them at some point or another, even if I do play it, like, way later. Still do it. What is this last
because he believed in you.
And they're really bitchy in this area. I don't like it one bit. It's not open. Weird. Recall and destroy every single unsold game is wild. That is wild. I still got mine. Dude, I definitely still got mine. Some people ditch games way too easily. 100%. Very... And to be fair, in terms of playing it, I have certainly done that myself, right? I have certainly ditched a game way too early and then realized... Like, gone back later or looked up stuff on it to realize, oh, what was fun about it? Why did I not see it? Then I go through and play it again and like, oh, this actually is fun. Why did I not play it? So, I have certainly experienced that many times. What's this? Oh, it's here. It's here. Where be you? Where are you? You're clearly around here.
She thought she had light within her.
Ah, I see it.
She is pure darkness.
There it is.
I have no time for this. Speed up.
Here we go.
Trials to distract you.
We've set you up, and now they're going to watch you for.
My younger brother sold all of my PS1 games and PS2 games to get a PS3. Without telling me. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. That's insane. Was it worth it? There were some really good games on the PS3. I don't know if like, you know, get rid of all my old PS1 games worth it, but there were certainly some really good games on the PS3. I have some Saturn games that are worth a little bit of money. I made backups of all my games and only play the backups now. Oh, interesting. Very cool. Look at that. Look at that S. Look at that S that I missed in that one area. Yeah, thank you for reminding me I'm cursed. I'm cursed by seeing that S now everywhere I go. Mocking me.
Dillian!
Yep. You are a smart hot dog, this is true.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld. Looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see. And he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms.
Yeah.
Had to see the world through his eyes.
Balance.
Slowly.
Senua. Balance.
The darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Go to him. Go to him.
That's it.
Quicker.
Shut up, weird voices.
No!
No! It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone.
Real bitchy voices, man. Oh, man.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you can see, just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time.
Cool Sega Saturn game was Time Cop with the gun controller. Oh, interesting.
They're gonna take everything you have.
At least I think it was called that. Time Crisis? Is that what you're thinking?
Eating you from the inside.
Lots of cool niche games on the Saturn. Virtua Cop was another one with the gun. House of the Dead, yeah. Oh, might have been Virtua Cop? Okay, there you go.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
My controller vibrates against the desk.
Where am I can't see.
Oh, it's gonna be creepy. Don't tell me it's another run and hide.
Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here.
Hey, no worries, Jupiter. Have a great night. Thanks for being here, man.
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
Walls. Here we are. We're at the walls. There's a column there. Pure Daredevil. Yep. Go towards the light. Yeah. As long as I don't have to run and hide from anything. This is not bad at all. I can live with this. Watch, I want to turn around.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Calm, that's where I came from. Around the column there. Wind chime. So I'm gonna go in this corner first. I'm OCD. And do not want to miss out on it here. So interesting. So I can focus and kind of generally where I am. Oh, we got fire here. How the hell is there fire but no light? This is clearly having a great time. Clearly. Wind chime. Some water. The gate's there. I do wonder if I can open it from this side. Nope. I'll keep going. Please tell me there's at least no ruins in this area, because that would actually be much better.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I don't think there are good, because that would...
Go to it.
I don't really need to miss out on yet another runestone, because I can't see shit in this area. So go towards the water, right?
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left us all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of you. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward.
Very true.
Prove that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
On this Valravn.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
So essentially Hot Dog, kind of. So she's experiencing some serious psychosis, and she's bit schizo. And essentially, she's hearing voices, and remember, this is sort of like a old world type of setting, you know? And so they viewed it as she had some sort of sight, but then she also had darkness within her, so Kind of. Oh, there's a dead guy. Ignore the dead people. Or dead people. She's fun at parties, but not to date. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I can't even focus here. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go this way.
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid as she jumps down. And then, let me guess, fire demon?
There's something in here.
Do you see it? No. Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Well, that's terrifying. Okay. Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. Right next to it, but it should be past the chains. We'll go further away. Make sure that there's no chains there. There's creepy. Don't even want to know what that is. Question is now. Okay, but where do I go? Here. Oh gosh, there's chains right there. Good to know. Don't touch Blobby! Yes, that would appear to be Blobby. The sick SOB. There's Blobby. There's my way out. I don't see chains. I see Blobby. That's not creepy at all.
It's not following.
And we're out. Blobby, right in front of her. Okay, so we got a tree right there. It's the house. We got a fire, we got a gate. Oh, don't tell me we got another Blobby. Ah, fuck Blobbies. Is he walking around? Very son of a bitch. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's even better. A third.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In.
Oh, there's more blobbies.
It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
The question isn't, can I do this? The question is, how the fuck do I get out of here? This is really weird. This is 100% true. I also don't have my fan on, so I'm starting to get really warm. Oh gosh, you're right next to me. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, this game is like just essentially a whole weird psychological experience. Very interesting. But because they've taken away your sword, the game has just gotten super weird. I think I'm in some relative safety, but I can also hear lobbies over there. Paint me the floor, please. It's like a memory game at this point. It's like, you gotta go in a certain way. Okay. I don't even know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Trying to... Gosh. I'm completely lost right now. It's saved. No, don't tell me I failed.
It's not following me.
Shit, I did fail. Fuck, crying out loud. Okay. So I got lost, essentially, is what happened. Game did not explain that it would prefer it if I try and stick to the fires of some kind. Unfortunately, because I was freaking out about the blobbies, I didn't actually see where the next fire was. Careful with that tree. Yeah. Yeah, I remember last time. It was bad. Looks like I have a clear path. Gosh, he's like right on me. A little too close for comfort, but we made it past. Very nice. Question is, where the fuck do I go from here? Trying to paint the picture a little bit more, but I can't see what's past blobbies. Come on. And every time you move, picture goes away. Now you gotta repaint everything for crying out loud. And I don't know which way is supposed to be forward. Because I was going, quote unquote, forward. Fail. Pillowy mounds, pillowy mounds, pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes, yes. Which way am I supposed to go? Wait, I think that's backwards. It's not where I need to go. You're just way too close and having too much of a good time, sir. I feel like this is the way I went last time. I'm just gonna go to the other side of this tree. I'm glad I stopped because we got Blobby right there. Oh, I think I see. I think I see the way I'm supposed to go. Okay, so the question is, how far is Blobby gonna go before he turns? See, I went off that way. I'm not supposed to go off that way, apparently. Okay. We're gonna let him pass. You're facing the opposite way. Face the fire. And I think to the left. Yeah. For context. Ah, I see. Okay, you have a video. I would watch it, but I shall watch it later when I'm not having blobbies everywhere. Okay, I feel like that was probably too close to a blobby. Got more blob. That's the way I gotta go. Pretty darn sure. Go now. Okay, and I am through the gate. Please tell me no more blobbies. I'd prefer not to. Great. Real great. I can't believe they rebooted Bel Air. Yeah, I know, right? I heard nothing about it since. I don't know, they rebooted it. Yes, they did. They rebooted it, and they were making it more of a comedy drama. So, most insane people don't. Or, sorry, most insane people don't. They turn it into a drama. Yes, instead of a comedy. So, all the activism, none of the jokes. Correct. Yeah. Oh. There we go.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
And let me guess. More blobbies? Or is it just the voices kind of popping up? So, looks clear. We're going to walk to there, and then we're going to turn to our left. More blobbies. Because why not? Oh gosh, please don't tell me there's a balance game in this freaking Dark Nightmare bullshit. Oh, shit. Nearly there, Senua. You got it.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
That's what I call woke trash, correct? Got some walking blobbies. Okay, don't. Senua, just stay calm. I think we're good. I think we're nearly there. And you're out of the blobby well.
Is that you?
Yes, I did make it past the fires.
I can see you too.
Go towards the light. Gonna stop and just see if there's any blobbies around. Don't hear any. I don't see any. Pretty obnoxious mechanic, to be honest. In fact, it would have been cooler if they had like a sonar pulse instead. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I feel like that would have been a little bit better. That's my only real complaint so far. So we got a bridge. We got another gate. Have you ever played A Boy and His Blob on NES? I have not. I have not played A Boy and His Blob. I think I've heard of it, but I've not played it. I call him Blobby too. Understandable.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Former name is Blobbert. Yes. Oh, man. Well, that was a creepy experience. That was probably my least favorite.
The warrior trials. Go get the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
And as much as I would love to continue on with this, I need to call it there, guys. I am sorry. The game is very intriguing, and we did just get a save, thankfully. Thoroughly enjoying it, despite the creepy sections that we just had to go through. But yeah, I think it's really good, and certainly worth checking out if you haven't already. So, yeah. With that said, guys, I really do appreciate all of you guys being here. A big thanks to everybody that's being here in the chats. Let me go to, because so many people in here chatting today. The buffer has run out, but I know Alien King was here, Little Viperite, Black Hat Destroyer, Tune to Key, Maga62M, Jupiter, Hot dog, raw dog. And if I forgot anybody else, I do apologize. But it was a fantastic night. I hope you guys all had a wonderful night. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the game. It is certainly, as I said, a very interesting experience. And I'm glad I get to experience it with you guys. So, it's a game by David Crane. Are you talking about the A Boy and His Blob? You feed your blob jelly beans. Each flavor has a different effect on the blob. Vanilla turns him into an umbrella. The tangerine turns him into... Oh, that's kind of cool. It is. It's a very interesting game. It's a very cool game. I would highly... If anybody has not played this, you should definitely go check it out. So there you go. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for being here. And also, of course, a big thanks and shout out to Maga62mm as well for the raid. Make sure I get the command correctly. If you guys are not familiar with him, please go check him out. Give him a follow. He's an awesome streamer. Very nice guy. He's been playing through Final Fantasy X, as well as he does a Tuesday talking stream, which was today, and where he talks about all sorts of things from pop culture to food to whatnot. So go check him out. Hey, thank you for being here, Hot Dog, Raw Dog. I really do appreciate you, man. Thanks. No, thank you, Magus. I really do appreciate that raid. And I'm sorry I missed out on the Talking Tuesday, but unfortunately, it's, you know, today was a little bit rough. Ended up having to stay a little bit late at work, and then got home and just was busy for the rest of the night right up until stream. So I'm sorry I missed your stream. I'll have to go back and watch it later. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, please consider hitting that follow button. And if you guys would like to see when I go live, let me see if I can remember how to say this. 3 best places to check it is Twitter, Discord, and The Gilded. I'll always announce in these 3 places whenever I go live, but on The Gilded there's a monthly schedule that I try to update, and a weekly schedule on my Discord channel that mirrors that Gilded channel that I update every week. So you can always go to those 3 places to check to see when the stream is live. And of course, if you have not, or if you have missed any of the VODs, you can go check it out on my YouTube channel. I've been trying to put up all my VODs there, so if you missed out any of the Dragon Age streams, or missed out any of my Sunday Fun Day Tarkov streams, which are really not that fun, but you know, I enjoy them. I've got a love-hate game, love-hate relationship with that game. Or if you missed out on how this game first started with Senua's Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice, you can go check that out there on the YouTube channel. And I try to timestamp everything such that you can kind of skip around and go to the different sections and see what you missed. But yeah, with that said, we're going to be calling it there. Let me see if there's anybody to raid. I've got enough. I think I've got enough people here to do that. Let me see here. Okay. There's actually a couple people here. Ooh, there's a couple people I could raid. The first, oh gosh, damn it! I know who I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid OMG. It's Providence. He is live right now. He's playing some XCOM 2. Let me see if I can at least get his stream up. I don't know how long he will be streaming for, so we shall see. But I just wanna. Oh, wow, he's been going for 10 hours? What the hell's going on? I wonder if he's calling it there. Screw it, we're gonna raid him anyway. So here we go. Let's get his name in there, and then we'll do raid. OMG is Providence. He's a pretty cool streamer as well. He does a whole bunch of random games. He plays a bunch of Phasmophobia, and right now he's playing his way through XCOM 2. Very entertaining, and you guys should definitely go check him out. Go give him a follow if you guys aren't already. But with that said, I'm going to be calling it there. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Oh, and also, if you guys want to hit him with the raid message, I've got that right here as well. Let's see if I can copy that myself before I forget. There we go. So, with that said, we've got that raid set up. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. But until then, this is Green Leader signing out.